habari gani? Mimi ni mzima sana, natumaini vivyo hivyo kwako pia. Mabibi na mamwana, niwakaribisha nyote. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. We are going to vote on the 29th of May 2024, which is about 2 months from now. We'll be voting for the 5th time, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in democracy, or since the inception of democracy. Many political parties, they've been campaigning. There's what is called manifestos, which is basically the document detailing all what the political party is promising the citizens, if the citizens give them an opportunity to be in government. The truth of the matter, the problems that are facing the South African citizens are not new. Even those that are new, you'll find that they are actually as a result of the problems that we have been having for a long time. Because obviously, once a problem exists and then it's not attended to, it end up also giving birth to other more problems. For example, a high unemployment rate. If you have high unemployment rate and you allow it to grow each year for a long time, eventually you are going to have other issues that are basically due to the fact that there's high unemployment rate. Umuntu anganyamezela to be unemployed for maybe 5 years. After that, he takes a serious decision. Tells himself, okay, ngiyahamba manje ngiyobamba inkunzi. Understand? So you cannot have high unemployment rate where people would be unemployed for a long time, for 10, 15 years. There are people who have degrees, they do not get an employment. So obviously that is dangerous. But generally, the problems that we are facing as a country are not new problem, and the solution have been a song of the ruling party since the inception of the democracy. Since the ruling party have been in government, like they've been promising us the same thing. It's been 30 years. I cannot believe that after so many years, our leaders still have the audacity to stand in front of millions of people and still want to blame the apartheid regime for the problems of South Africa. Now these people are undermining our intelligence here. Are undermining our intelligence. And this just tells you that, you will never get anything valuable out of them. They will never fix the problems of this country because they will keep on blaming the apartheid regime. The president during the SONA was blaming the apartheid regime that the ANC is in this mess because of apartheid. How are you? No, we cannot be still blaming the apartheid regime. The ANC has failed dismally. It has failed dismally. It has proven itself to be useless. If the ANC wins these elections, we must no longer blame the ANC now. We must blame ourselves. We must blame the citizens themselves. Because it's obvious that the citizens themselves, they love complaining. They love complaining. But from the research, if you read from people who read the research, things like Stats SA and all these things, who votes and who doesn't vote, it's obvious that, probably the ANC would have been out of government in the previous national elections if the youth was voting. A lot of people decided to abstain from voting because they say yafana. And the problem with not voting is that you are by default voting for the party that you don't want. They will go back to power because they are going to vote for themselves. They're going to go to the voting polls and vote for themselves. But if you go and vote them out, give somebody else an opportunity. Let me give this person an opportunity and see if he is going to deliver in his word. If he does not, you change. If he does not, you change. I do believe that once leaders learn that people can take power away from you and give it to somebody else, obviously they will work hard to do the right thing. But as long as we vote for the same people all the time, we vote for the same people, therefore they will not want to do things differently, because they know we're going to win anyway. Even if we don't deliver the services, they will just complain. They are going to still vote for us. So now we must celebrate that people are earning 350 when there's high unemployment. Why not create jobs with that money that you are giving to the poor? And so now, as we are going to vote, I do hope that all of us go and vote with the brain, with our head, not with our heart. I know a lot of people love the ANC because of the history that we have with them. But unfortunately, I want a relationship masingasasibani uthuvaya. Before bekubulala, bekuzwisa ubuhlungu. Further, you better just run away. If the relationship is not working, Baba, just get out of it and leave out of that relationship. So we still respect the ANC, not the current one, the leadership, people who fought for the liberation, all of that. We know Abu Nelson Mandela, Abu Steve Biko was not even the ANC foot. What am I saying? But the role of the African National Congress will always, I believe, it will always be in the hearts of all South Africans. Not the current ANC, by the way. The current ANC is completely a different thing from the ANC that we know. Abu Nelson Mandela. That's a completely different ANC. So now it is up to us. We have an opportunity to take these people out of power. We need to remove these people out of power and give somebody else, the Nation, EFF, Action SA. But we just need to take power away from the current ruling party, because the current ruling party does not care. The Secretary General, I've once heard him saying, we have connected more people in the grid. I was like, no. That was actually wrong to do that. To connect more people to the grid that was initially designed to serve the minority of people. When now you come and you confidently come and say, when now you connected more people, overloading the grid, which is the cause of unemployment, because many factories are closing because of load shedding, and load shedding is caused by the fact that the grid that was designed to serve the minority is now overloaded. Now we must praise you that you overloaded the grid. At least if you were saying, in this number of generating power stations that we found, or that we inherited from the apartheid, we've managed to build this number of generating power station. But it's obvious that we still need to build more. They've not built not a single one that is functioning. All the ones that they've attempted to build, they are not functional. And then there's discovery of oil, and then you see that it is still just going to benefit the political elite. Now we have an opportunity as the country, like, to be the greatest nation. If America can be great, South Africa can be greater. If America can be great,